Welcome back everyone. We have to do another top 5 reasons videos on the iPhone XS, and the iPhone XS is definitely one of my really just perfect iPhones I think ever. It really didn't have any crazy issues with it. It's very normal for the time being, and even now it's still a very compelling device, and I'm sure a lot of people still own it, or a lot of people still want to own it, and I can definitely tell you right now it still holds a lot of value. And this is just a last generation phone as of me making this video. Now if you're watching this a year later, obviously we're gonna get the iPhone 12s, but this is a very compelling device for a lot of people, and a lot of places are still selling them too. And the number one reason why I would recommend the iPhone XS would definitely be two parts to this. It would be availability and price. So you can easily go to Best Buy still and T-Mobile and a lot of these other stores and still pick up the iPhone XS, which is extremely cool. You can get them brand new from these places, but you can also get them used and certified refurbished. Places like eBay and Amazon, they all have these phones, especially the iPhone XS, which was a super popular device. You can easily go on Amazon and pick one up from there, and I think I saw them for less than $550, which is a really good price to pay for a phone there. So I'll leave that one link down below so you can help support the channel at the same time. But like I said, you can go to Best Buy, wherever. I don't think Apple's selling them, but Apple Refurbish is selling them their website. So you have a plethora of different ways of getting it, which is really cool. Now the second thing, you guys already know this, the software updates. I think, I beat this to the brim every single time I talk about this phone, but this phone is going to be lasting for an extremely long amount of time. You can pick up this phone now and you can probably get through 3 different eras and decades without even, thinking about upgrading. Obviously that's an exaggeration, but this phone will last for a very long time. It's just got only one full version of software after its main one. It started off with iOS 12. It's getting iOS 13. It's probably going to end off in iOS 15-ish, maybe a little bit, maybe even iOS 16, I'm not too sure. But point being, it's going to be lasting for a very long time, so this thing is not going anywhere anytime soon, which is a really huge plus for this phone. Now I kind of want to break this down into 3 different parts. So the Force Touch, the third reason would be Force Touch, the great screen, and the build quality. So obviously I start off with the screen. The screen is still extremely great. It's just, it's on par with my 11 Pro, even my 11 Pro Max. All these phones look extremely well. The iPhone 12s, the real main difference as far as we know would potentially be ProMotion, as well as that, bigger display and the high resolution display, as potentially we really don't know, and the smaller notch. But the iPhone XS still looks really great, and I think this is a very good device lineup, and for sure the build quality is still extremely great as well, and the Force Touch is just that much better. I mean, when you have something like that, I like haptic feedback, it's cool and all, but the Force Touch is something that's so much cooler in my opinion, and you can just hard press on it and be set. So I can definitely tell you Force Touch is one of my favorite things about this phone for sure, as well as the great screen and the build quality 100%. Now the fourth thing would be the speed and performance. Now honestly it's the 16th thing because I keep combining things, but the speed of this thing is still extremely smooth. It's still a great performing device. I recently had my iPhone 11s. I did those comparisons a long time ago, but I did the Galaxy S20 comparisons. I compared it to the OnePlus 8, and yeah, the newer phones are a little bit faster, but definitely this phone still holds up. It's not like you're comparing these phones every single day, so you're going to pick up this phone and be set, you're going to forget about it. So definitely at the end of the day, the speed and performance of this phone still gets a thumbs up in my books. It's a great performing device at the end of the day. And even to end it off, you guys already know, the cameras on this thing are still extremely good as well. Thank God Apple didn't put a single camera setup on this. They have a dual camera setup on this thing, which is extremely awesome. You're able to go and take, photos with a normal lens. You have that telephoto lens as well. And I've been doing a lot of comparisons between this camera and even the iPhone 11 and the iPhone SE2 and all these different phones. And I'll tell you, man, there's a lot of advantages for the iPhone XS camera still. There's some cool advantages for those other ones too, but the iPhone XS camera still holds up extremely well in my opinion. And honestly, those are just, I think this is 10 reasons as to why I love the iPhone XS and why I would recommend people to buy it in 2020. And I think for sure at the end of the day, if you're on a budget or if you want a phone that you just want to get and forget about, the iPhone XS should be on your list of those devices, and I would even probably recommend it over an iPhone 11 to be honest. So that really pretty much covers it. If you guys have any other questions or anything, leave it down in the comment section below. The like button, that'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it means so much if you guys get that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my second channel, all those links are linked down below. I'd really appreciate it if you guys would check it out. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.